island of Maui, in a place called Waihe'e Valley. I am a lineal descendant of a family that originates from here. The name was P. And my kupuna, my grandmother, inherited the area from him, or from the family. And we're here today actually to talk about what's going on in this area. If you look off to my right, you're gonna see this little awai. This pipe that you see here actually runs up to the mountain, and this water that is coming out is basically the water that takes care of the kuleana. The kuleanas are lands or private lands that were purchased from the monarchy by the Kanakamaole or the Makaainana or Ho'aina. And part of that contract or that purchase of the properties came with vested rights to water. And that's why you see this water being provided. By law, we are inheritors of water, not only the land but the water and the areas within the ahapua'a. So this awai takes care of the kuleanas throughout Waihe'e Valley. And it's still running today, whereas lots of other places on the island you're going to find that they don't have water at all, even though they live on kuleana. And when Navaiha had their case trying to restore water back into the stream, I really didn't understand at the time what the impact of the water. Because for my whole life, and I'm 47 now, this water has always run. My mother told me that they cannot stop the water. The water always runs. And for me and my family, as in the olden days, the water is not only used for the kalo, it runs throughout my house. So as far as water in the kitchen, water in the bathrooms, water to shower, this is my water. And for me, the law of the kuleana became very important when we started investigating what laws actually apply to us. We found the Kingdom Law of 1850, which is stated in 1851, called the Kuleana Act. And in that act, it talked about the vested rights of the kuleana. Part of it being the water, part of it being right-of-ways, part of it being the use of the whole ahapua'a. As long as the commutation was paid, there were no taxes on the property, and we were free to live on the kuleana and take advantage of what the ahapua'a had for us. It was due to some of the problems that came up from 1851 to 1859. The law was amended. What happened was, in 1851, as a kuleana owner, I would say, you still have to ask permission of the landlord or the konohiki to be able to go gather, go hunt, and do all these things. Without his permission, you couldn't do them. Well, because it became a hardship on the people that a lot of the konohikis weren't allowing this to happen, it came back to the ear of the king or the monarch and to the Privy Council. So they actually revisited the law, amended the law, and omitted the part where we had to ask permission to go and gather. That was stated, became law in 1859, section 1477. And basically it states exactly the same thing as 1851, omitting the portion of asking permission from the Konohiki to be able to gather. So, with all those rights vested, that is why here in Waihe Valley, this water is still here. And this water still runs into my property and still has access to other kuleanas. What you find happening, what's happening now is that the state is trying to say that they have rights to it because of the Navaeha case, to be able to put it under state management. The state is claiming that they have rights. County claiming rights because they feel it's public. But the law states that it is not. The law protects the kuleana. And everybody knows and accepts that kuleana are first. They all state this, that they know the rights of the kuleana. They call them riparian rights, but actually that's an incorrect statement. We don't have riparian rights, we have vested rights. Due to the contract of the kuleana, which our kupuna received from the monarch when his commutation was paid, that land became kuleana. That land became their responsibility. In essence, that land became sovereign to itself. So for everything, for it to survive, the monarch knew that the people had to have access to the mountain, to the rivers, and to the ocean. Because to survive and to live, these elements had to appear. And when you look in the 1859 law, section 1477, it tells you about all those rights. What is key now is that the state of Hawaii has taken that law and admitted it into their own laws, stating it as HRS 7-1. HRS 7-1, stating verbatim exactly what 1859 section 1477 already states. That rights to water, right to waterways, drinking water, right-of-ways, and roadways are open to all. So it behooves you Kanakas, especially if you live on kuleana, research the law, because as we have brought this up into the county council, planning commission, burial council, and all these different areas, and water commissions, they all recognize the native tenant rights and kuleana rights. But it's up to you to understand what you need to do to be able to take control. But this story hasn't ended. It's still continuing. So hopefully this will empower you to go research the laws. We have a group, our name is called Kuipono Ikekanawai. We have public meetings every second Friday of the month in the central area, Wailuku, in Kahului, and then we have a meeting out in Lahaina area every third Thursdays. So if you're interested, feel more than happy to look up for me. If you want to call me, fine. You can find me at 214-9665, 214-9665. And my name is Kaniloa Kamaunu from the island of Maui, here coming to you from Waihe Valley. Mahalo.
Keep Hawaiian lands in Hawaiian hands, yeah. Keep Hawaiian lands in Hawaiian hands, yeah. On the road we go, far from life we stroll. It's an